Yeah. Check the scoreboard. Red zone. Get what you wanna take. Take your snap count. Get what you wanna take. Take what you're given till you get what you wanna take. Grind like the French do, turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Don't pitch the ball after an incomplete first down. Take what you're given till you get what you wanna take. Grind like the French do, turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count.
Okay. You gonna put that one in? All right, making sure.
E, what's good, man?
Yeah. Hope everybody had a good vacation. It felt like we played ages ago, man. But we back. Promise y'all a pod. Let's roll.
All right. We're gonna get right into to things. We'll get right into things. Can you hear me? Am I good? My audio good?
You good?
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I didn't hook up my mic or nothing because my headphones were dead. So as long as my audio sounds all right. All right.
Before we start, coming up, I know everybody know. Happy birthday. Man turned 40 since the last time everybody seen him. Y'all getting old, man. Y'all are getting old.
E, when's your birthday?
Not now. I'm 39.
Okay. Oh, I got you. You're right.
Let the record show. This is day what? The 29th, 30th, 31st, 1st, 2nd, the 5th day of you being 40 and me being 39. Just
it lasts so much days.
Huh?
It only lasts so much days. So you on your way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Some I know it seems like a while ago, but there were some good games, some not so good games. Let's start with
the 7 OT game. I want to talk about that one.
The 7 OT game. I got you.
Yes. And yes, that score is accurate. 17 points. Didn't think you get 17, right? Well, is this the only way you can get 17? Based on our math, right?
No, you can return a 2.
2, but you 7. Do the math on that. Return the 2 high. So what do you have?
Return the 2 and get another 2.
Like a 2-point conversion and all that stuff. Yeah, that's a lot of math, but yeah.
Yeah.
So
2-point conversions, so you can return 2 2s.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 extra points.
All right. So let me tell you how 7 OT works.
Well, OT, when you get to this, when we say 7 OT, if you know how overtime works in red zone, you have a drive from the 40 and you drive, then the opposing team drives. If nobody takes the lead by then you go to the 5-yard line and it's just extra point after extra point after extra point. So they basically did 7 rounds of this.
Well, the first one from the 40, neither team got it. So we had 6 rounds of
back and forth, whether not scoring or scoring.
Because there will be a winner here. We don't
they only get 1 point for the score once you get down to the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
all in all, great game. This, bro, don't look now. And I know it's only 2 games. SFS can play.
Yeah. They're good.
And they're a good team.
They're a good team.
Jerm has done an outstanding job putting together a team. And it's the fact that, Sella, we know based on the tier ranking is a 2, but without them having the 1, they played well into the rules and assembled a lot of 3s. And they have some talent. So
they have talent.
I like this team. So I know we normally say when it comes to other teams, the team's gonna go as far as the quarterback. But I told Mark in our first interview, you have a team, and he agreed. He knows. So he knows it's gonna come.
He's playing good ball on top of having a team. Yeah, it's not just he's playing good.
Yeah.
So you can attest. This was your game. I actually didn't do this game. I did watch it back. Mm-hmm. So what were the keys? Well, it went to overtime, so it was obviously a very evenly matched game.
Evenly matched game. Team going back and forth. you play who's in front of you. I know ball up top is probably going to say they didn't have the court. Maybe they're not because, competitors won't use an excuse or whatever like that. But we just calling out facts. They didn't have their QB. Would the result be different? Probably not, but we can't say. I'm not going to take away anything from SFS. They won the game, but I just want to put that out there that the guy who we've heard so much about, the no-look throws, we've all seen it. He didn't play. Here, you already know my stance on it. I don't care. You play who you play, but I just wanted to put that out there that he wasn't there. So hopefully we get that matchup in the future, in the playoffs or something like that. But the other guy to fill in, Mike, he played well. And when you got, you just get your playmakers and what you did, attempted to early and often when you have Ned on the team is going to be good. So, like I said, very even, back and forth. Let me ask you a question, all right? At this picture on SFS, and the question that I've asked on looking at other teams back in the spring or fall, whatever it was. Looking at that picture, is there a such thing as too many guys?
If everybody buys in, there is no such thing as too many guys.
I'm just going based off this picture.
What I've seen is it depends on the bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Right. So if everybody is there to be a teammate and is happy with everybody else being successful and they're not always being you're either the guy that's supposed to be out there will be out there and you should feel no way, or the guy that is on the side, he's okay. He should also be okay with whoever's out there because if you're not out there, you should feel that guy is better than you. And the guy that's out there, if he doesn't feel he's better than you, he shouldn't be the guy out there. If that made any sense, sounds a little confusing what I'm trying to say, but you should be rooting for your teammates in any case, and you should know who's who.
Yes, we know that, but at the same time, it's winter.
It is winter, so you want this team.
No, you got to have a large roster, but I'm just talking about from a player side. You know me, I come from and it's not always well received. I'm talking about from the player. It's winter. I'm coming out here 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm not coming there to stand. Yes, I'm going to root for whoever's on the field. It's not my time. It's not my time. I'm going to clap it up if I'm there, but how often am I going to show up just to be on the side? Like, it's cold. I was just checking out the field today, huh?
If it's winning
cures all. Winning cures all. They are 2-0, and I'm not throwing it at this team specifically. I'm just, I like to just throw out the questions at.
So let me say this: in other leagues, it may be a problem. We got an hour of football. Y'all could all play.
Yeah.
You played in other leagues with shorter clocks. You literally get a few minutes of play with a roster this size. So then I understand it in a roster this size. You got 30 minutes here, and you got both sides of the ball. You may get tired. You may need the break here because it's an hour game. So a tangible hour game, not the game lasts an hour. You actually play football for that amount of time. Yeah. So,
and I guess what I'm saying
sometimes long in this overtime game.
And I'm not specifically talking, but if we are talking about this team, I guess it's a compliment because, and again, I'm going to get killed for using the word. You look at that picture, there's no league fee guys there. You get what I'm saying, though? Like, I'm not trying to stir up anything. I'm not trying to bring that up now, but look at that picture.
Yeah, but that also helps with everybody being like, that guy does deserve to be on the field just as much as I do. So then you got to be like, yo, all right, all right, let me get out there. So I never I've been on teams with where we're stacked, right? And literally I can go in, score the touchdown, then the guy will be like, yo, Rob, let me get this. I'm gonna walk. There's no problem. I walk off. Same difference as let me get in on this play. You should want to do that. You know what I mean? So and as long as whoever's considered the stars on this team are like that, nobody else behind that can be any other way. So that's how it usually works. Yeah. But I get what you're asking.
Yeah.
But get out there, get your reps. You'll get your snaps. You know what I mean? And you know what you got to do. Make your snaps count. Yeah.
Snaps count, right?
Snaps count.
I like that.
Yeah. So,
what's your assessment of ball up top? You watch.
I like what ball up top. I like what ball up top's doing. Defensively, they've been very good. I like that they've added Carlos and they've picked around and added some guys. They got Vaughn, a deal where the new additions to the bunch of guys that Ned normally brings, and they got Kevin out there who was a ball up top. I think he had 2 picks in this game. So there's guys playing very well. I think Carlos had a pick.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want who I want to see them get going. Donovan is fast as hell, bro. They got to figure out a way to get him the ball in his hand so that he can use that speed. There's ways to get a guy like that in space.
So there was one play where it looked like they tried to stretch the field with him, but I think the defender made a good play on it.
But he may not be the guy that can stretch the field, but he can be the guy that you clear aside and get him coming across, and then he just goes. Yeah, so that's what I'd like to see them get involved. Mike did good in spot duty at quarterback this time. He actually got a pretty good arm. I seen him throw a couple downfield, some bombs that were, I was like, okay, he can actually throw that thing. So, pause. But throw that thing. I just got to be cautious.
11 minutes. That's a new record for you. It's a new record for you. 11 minutes first.
Yeah, but like I said, close game. They were able to run a couple trick plays that resulted in good. It was good to see the plays. Riley's back, looking pretty good. Yeah. So this is a good bunch. They were missing Ty this week, so I feel like if they're all there, it's gonna be these teams are gonna go at it. Like it's the division is looking. I'm gonna say this: it's looking close in certain points, and then a little distant at some parts of the division. But those guys gotta, still working through some things.
Yeah.
All right. Eve, let's move forward to. Let me see which one I would.
The outlier teams are not the top teams. It's probably like the one at the bottom. If you go, if we have 18, like it's 6 who are good, and then the other 2 who are struggling a little bit. They're not bad teams.
They're struggling, and then there's an adjustment period. Maybe like I said, may need a guy. Like one team definitely needs that one guy. We'll get to those games, but let's go to the worst. This was the worst game to watch for the day.
No, don't undersell it. This is probably the worst game we've had in RZFL, man.
This game was atrocious.
Yeah. Talk about it.
So basically, I don't like how you see the score is 12-0. That wasn't the score. The score was 6-0 until the game ended on a pick 6.
Yeah.
Right? So this was a 6-0 the entire time. But the offense of the Ravens was non-existent, and the offense of the Outlaws was non-existent except for a very early touchdown. They scored a touchdown maybe on the first or second drive. So you got to imagine this game went on 6-0 for 2 entire halves. We didn't get to 12 till the final play of the game for the most part. Outlaws were missing their QB, we're missing Ali and all that stuff. For the most part, everybody was in attendance for the Ravens, but they just couldn't get it going.
Let me put you on the spot.
They even went, if you watch the video, they even went a little.
Let me put you on the spot because you pride yourself as being a guy in your heyday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just call it what it is. You call yourself a guy. You're doing all you can on defense. Your defense is playing lights out. No pun intended. Your defense is playing lights out, but your offense has scored 0 points in the last 3 halves of football because they were shut out week 1, second half, and now a full game.
So
you're after this game, immediate reaction, whether it's to the team or you cool down a little bit in your group chat. What are you saying as a leader of a team? What are you saying?
What am I saying as a leader? We got to do better here. We got to do better. Don't get me wrong. There were a couple opportunities to score in this game. That
drops. I'm not putting on the quarter. I'm just asking, like, what do you do to rally the team? I'm not making this an old thing or anything.
Well, I got to give the full picture. There were drops. There was a touchdown thrown. That was a drop. There was another touch. I would consider it a touchdown thrown. Still a tough catch because it's in the end zone over the shoulder in coverage. But it's to be caught as a star. You know what I mean? So technically, 2 touchdowns left off the board for for the Ravens.
The Ravens,
So
yeah.
we're still, but then we're still talking a 12-12 game, right?
Yeah.
So we have that hasn't made the game a better game. So what am I saying? I think so. I have a thing where I'm gonna call Omar a young quarterback. Not by age, but by
experience, things like that. Okay.
Yeah, by experience in these moments. And sometimes having the high valued players isn't always good for the young quarterback because they tend to lean that way a little bit too much. Now, a thing about a high valued player, he's going to get attention, right? So it's going to be harder to get him the ball. There is no excuse for scoring 0, though. I got you. I got you. So there's going to be
those on the board. I can't see those comments, so you got to post
see those comments. I'm gonna have them scrolling. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So, Aaron, what's up, man? We got some thunder in the building. So then you lean that way, and you got to remember that player is gonna have attention on them. There are plays built to exploit that. You know what I mean? There are plays built to exploit that, and this is where adjustments on the fly come in. This is what they're doing. This is what we have to do. One thing I noticed is the Outlaws did a little man, and there was no bunching up and crossing like you traditionally do against that. It was just
somebody's always gonna free up in that.
Yeah, somebody go get bumped. So it's just running the same thing against the same thing and expecting a different result. Right. And yes, you have these guys that can make these spectacular stuff. Too much 50-50 balls downfield where you can't. It's no longer a 50-50 ball if you're throwing it to the guy that's getting 75% of the attention. It ain't 50-50 no more. They know he getting it.
Yeah.
They know he getting it. He getting it down there. And Ravens were missing Ike, who is a safety net a lot of the times downfield for the Ravens. But you have to.
What we're gonna Outlaws missing Ali. So let's
just
say
they were. No, I'm just. I know. I only said that because earlier I said Ravens had everybody, but they
okay.
No, no excuse or nothing.
Okay, I just want to put. I did. I
missing their QB. They have the.
All right.
Huh?
One more time. All right, there we go.
They're missing. They're one of the safety nets for him. Another thing I also seen was. I know people want to make plays, but everybody can't deviate from your route. Run your route, because when you deviate thinking something's open, it's open by design because there's a guy coming from the other side to that spot. Now you're there. Now what happens? We get a pick. Why? Because two guys are in the same place.
Yeah. You
brought the defender over. It's not even the guy who's coming over who's supposed to be their spot. Your guy's picking the ball off. Why? Because you're not in the right place. You'll get your opportunity. It's not going to be when
run
it's
your route. Plays are drawn up a certain way. Yeah, every play's not for you. Some plays are drawn up for you to be a decoy. Yeah, you're not got a feeling where you're leaving.
I was like, why? When I looked at some plays, I looked at it. I was like, what kind of route combination was that? It looked like a post into the streak, like a post into the fly. Like, why are you even over there? Yeah. There's no way. And then you throw it there, and there's two guys there. And then I want the QB to hold that because he should notice they're both there. You know what I mean? But they haven't scored in 2 halves of a game and a half of football, and they got to pick it up. That's all.
Let's address the elephant in the room to start. I believe the second half. They came out in Wildcat.
Oh, they came out in Wildcat.
Yeah, we got to talk about it. Talk about it.
I did not expect it. There was skill position players playing QB and they moved the ball.
Will came out and started the second half at QB. I don't know what.
Then you had Q and QB for a second.
We didn't talk about it.
And yeah, Q and QB for a second. They're just trying to. I understand they're just trying to jumpstart the offense, but I feel like this roster is too talented to have to do that. So now it's scheming guys open. You can scheme guys open. Even if you can't scheme guys open, right? And the guy goes man, what happened to put everybody on the right and the guy that you feel has no cover on the left alone and let him cook whoever he's with? There's ways to do it.
Unless
if they clamp them, then nobody can say nothing.
Yeah.
But until we've seen that, I'm sorry. You've been on a team where we need a first down, and the QB will go, "What are you doing, Rob?" And I'll go, "ISO me over here."
You say, I don't want the ball.
I don't want the ball.
Get the ball. What are you doing? Moving out of ease way. That's what you say.
All right, everybody on that side, and they ask, and all I say is, you'll know when to throw it. It's hard for guys to cover a guy on one side of the. I don't care who. It don't even have to be the star. Right?
Yeah.
1-on-1, especially if this team goes man.
Yeah.
1-on-1 on a side, a whole half a field. Come on, man. Who out here? Darrell Reeves checking him? No. It ain't Darrell Reeves checking him. They're gonna be a guy that can do something, but you don't trust. If you trust that guy that much, he should win that matchup over there as a star, especially the ones in this league.
Yeah.
And even if they're going against a one, offense beats out defense all the time. Man. The offense knows where he's going, the defense doesn't. So it's like a reaction to the defense has to react to the offense. So it's they automatically have the advantage, the offense. Come on, guys. That
still comes with time, and givers matter. I think you're just thinking about the quarterback sitting back there having time for the guy to execute.
What? I'm sorry, E. We need to move the ball. ISO. I'm ISOing him. If it's not working where he's going downfield and now he's covered, no. Let's put him solo by himself in the slot on your strong throwing side. Put everybody else on the other side. They still running routes over there.
I hear you. But
they
now
still
we're talking about 4 seconds.
The blitz. They can only blitz once.
Because we've seen a couple picks from the giver positions. Like the way you're making, like the quarterback just have the comfortable pocket and just run your 4 or 5 routes so you eventually beat somebody.
Well, it's not about the comfortable pocket. It's about taking away as much defense from that star as you can. And now you got one guy. So now you're going to know, bro. We've done it, E. You're going to know when he's open. Throw it when he's open. Now, if you miss, then it's on you.
Yeah.
But I feel it's you gotta learn to work through those things, as in the bunch up when they go man, run those routes out of man, run those screen, those crosses that create natural screens and stuff out of it. Like there's ways around it, man. There's ways around it, but I'm also 40 years old, so I've been around the block a few times, so I guess I've seen it all. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
But this is where you develop.
You're all 40. You gotta remind the world that you're all 40.
Marv, what up, man? We miss you out there, my brother. Aram, we miss you out there too, but I know it's cold. Yusuf, you sure you're regretting this? It's cold out there. All right.
We actually now it's cold. We actually had two
great weeks of weather.
Like I said, I just passed by the field. What was it? Maybe about an hour and a half ago. A little bit of snow. It's not going to be a factor tomorrow.
Good.
It's not going to be a factor at all.
Now, we've been spending all this time talking about the Ravens. The Outlaws, late in the game, Aziz stepped back in as QB. Did a good job closing the game because it wasn't going. My hamstring feels good too. Yeah, I'm sure there's a team out here that need a guy. Just reach out.
But I get feeling good. I would just say it's a short season. Rest it up.
Come back
in the spring. Yeah, for real. And then you already know there's going to be scrimmages and all that after the season too.
After the season,
already know Belmore and all that stuff. So just get as much rest as you can right now. That'll be my stupid advice to you.
Yeah. So just
there's gonna be football to be played.
Yeah. So like I said, Aziz came in at the end of the game to close the game because the offense stalled a little bit, as you can see, 12-0, and it ended up pick 6. So we only had one touchdown in the game. One offensive touchdown in the whole game, but that's why it was an atrocious game watching. Aziz at the end said that it was more of a mental thing at the end. By that point, just a mental game at the end because none of the offense was doing anything. So
we saw a lot of comments in the chat too, like, this game is trash. I forgot who said it. Was it Abdul? Somebody like that? I think he said that. This game was a terrible watch.
All right.
you get the win. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. And
That's
grinding out a win like that, missing your starting QB is a big
and arguably your best player, one of your best players, at least.
One of your best players.
Aziz will have something to say about that, but
especially after a loss in week 1.
Mm-hmm.
So now this keeps you right there. You didn't drop too much. Well, you didn't drop it all. You actually made strides forward. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on to the next game. 47-13. This is seeing this game. If you watch this game, you should understand what a 1 is.
Yeah. The difference of 1 makes.
The difference of 1 makes.
That's what it is. The Arnold is all over the field. Yes.
Yeah, and there's sometimes with 1s, especially of Arnold's build, when that ball is up top, there might be nothing that you can do. And the only thing he can do is drop it or catch it. Yeah. And I seen one where he thought he should have caught it and was mad at himself for not getting it. But you could throw it up, as Hash called it in the interview. It's kind of like a game shark, like a cheat code. And these are what the 1s are, and that's what Lights Out is missing, a 1. But it's been very difficult to find a 1 to add to them because I feel what they have. I've seen some of their guys this week. Some of the new guys that Rowe was able to bring in are very, very good and capable.
But you're gonna take from the Arnold perspective, which is the right way to talk about the game. But you mentioned his name, and Hash is a very good pickup.
Hash is, yes.
The reason why I say that is because they never really had a backup. So games like this, they would lose if Kaji doesn't show up.
Yes, because anybody would be playing QB. But
you have a QB that's won 2. I don't want to cheat him or anything. 2 or 3 championships. I don't know. I don't want to.
Winter
minimum 2. I don't want to cheat him on his chips.
Winter, spring, yes, 2.
2 as your backup QB, and he's a capable receiver. But a game that Kazi can't show up for whatever work, life, whatever. You have Hash step in, who can start on any other team.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about the Arnold, and then even if Hash isn't there, look who's kneeling on the ground. Leandrew.
Leandrew, yeah.
Who played a lot of
team. This is another team that was built very well. They had this game came down to interceptions, to be honest with you. That's why the score looks so lopsided. There's a I'm not gonna say it was a closer game, but I think Rowan is sifting through, trying to figure things out. He threw too much picks this game. I think he threw 5, which, you can't throw 5 picks. But like I said, Diego and Juan and wait, no, not Juan. Hold on, I got to make sure I got the right name.
That was racist.
What? No, Diego is one of them, and I'm sure Veer had the touchdown. I actually was looking at that from the other field. Veer scored. You know what KJ does. What is his name? Jesus. Hold on. I'll remember it in a second. I actually have my stat sheets upstairs. But yeah, they look good. One of the plays where Arnold caught one high up top. I don't know why I can't think of
defender's right. Yeah.
In the red, he's in the red with the red sleeves right there.
Yeah,
he went up top, but that's a 1, and he went up top with him. Honestly, anybody else at the moment that pass would have been thrown to, he gets that. But then he made an impeccable flag grab while going up to reach it to come down with the flag so that Arnold doesn't score. But anybody else, honestly, he gets that football. But it's Arnold, one of the best players in the league overall. So, but they have the guys. They're going to be scary when when the divisions get back to normal. They're going to be scary. They're going to be a scary team, and you got to sharpen knives right now.
Alex,
yes. Sorry, Alex. My bad, bro. This is sharpen the knives right now. We will continue to look for a 1 to add to that team. It's been hard. A lot of people don't want to play the winter. It's so tough. But yeah, if they had a 1, this is a different game because that 1 can match the other one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. Rowe did throw some picks, but those in you having guys like Arnold and those guys on the team. Lido had a pick. Nee had a pick. There's a lot of picks.
as I look at this picture, and I'm not going to talk about having too many guys, but there's a guy missing, and no pun on his name, and like guy wasn't here this week. So
Yes.
Guy and Arnold. All right,
this is a very good team.
Huh?
This is a very good team. This is a very, very good team.
Where do they rank in terms of the top 1-2? And I'll put you on the spot. That's a tough question.
1-2 says Arnold and Guy
compared to other teams, top 1-2. Not, yeah.
You got Arnold and Guy, Boo and Adil.
Mm-hmm.
It would be Ty, I guess Ty and Ned.
Mm-hmm. You probably say SFS would be what's his name? Cello, and you want to say Fabi?
Cello and Fabi, or Cello and Ray.
Oh, Ray.
They got a bunch of guys. That's where they did good building, because you honestly don't know.
And then you come to Ryan, Vinny.
Ryan.
Or you want to say Ryan, Nick? It doesn't matter.
Ryan, Nick, and Vinny. It's a really good. I might have
that one. We say that one. I don't want
to. You know what? We'll make that a whole thing. The top two. We'll have to determine who the top two is on some of the other teams, or maybe we'll throw a third in there and make it the three and see. Yeah, because it's especially for SFS and DeVille. You know, we don't the top guys. You know, you might have you got an extra guy in there that
to make it a third.
Separate from, so we'll make it a third.
I'm Guy. I'm comparing. I'm stacking those two up against everybody.
I'd put those two against anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I take those two. They, you know, and then you got a Dylan Boo, so and Bucka, you know. But yeah, all right, we're gonna make a whole thing of that. I actually like that one.
Yeah,
we got to do a whole write-up on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 47-13, more 5 picks. That tells the score. But Hash of those guys played great. Hash actually rushed in a touchdown. Honestly, what happened is Hash has dialed back the clock by getting into shape.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just call it what it is. He's looking like a younger Hash. He's gotten into shape, lost some weight. He's looking like him. He's looking more like himself, the Hash I knew back in the day. So that's it.
And you're not asking me to do it, but you know we look out for our brothers here. The Coquito, rave reviews from everybody I got. I gave it to. I personally don't drink, but I bought, and the people I brought it for, they loved it. So reach out to them if you or your family do like it. It is worth the money from what I heard from the people I've given it to.
You want some Coquito? Hit Hash up.
Hit Hash up, all right?
Yes, sir. I have a bottle in the fridge. I not that I don't drink, but I don't drink often, so I can't review it either. I don't drink. Greg, you can call it what you want. Yeah,
I have
a bottle in the fridge for when people come over. You know,
if anybody saw my IG page, this guy had one shot.
Not my thing, man. Not my thing. But
I admit I don't drink. That's not my thing. This guy thinks he drinks, but he don't. He don't.
Oh, I don't drink. And that's not my thing. But anyway.
I just wanted to do that. Like,
that Coquito. Yeah. That's Hash. Yeah, QB. You know, in this picture. So, there you go. Picture right here in there. Yeah. All right. But like I said, five interceptions. That's the tail of the game. Arnold, couple big plays, a couple interceptions, pick sixes, stuff like that. So that's where we get this score. But lights out. They're gonna sharpen that. Everybody else should be very afraid when you have to see this team after being sharpened this season here to come back to you guys where there won't be no ones against those guys. They're gonna be a formidable opponent. Yeah. So you're gonna see. So y'all better get y'all shots now, because it ain't gonna happen when we get back to normal parameters.
Yeah, playing against these teams, you might take your lumps now, but it's gonna make you better for
of course,
spring. So yeah.
All right. Let's move on to the best game of the day. This was a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
This was a really good game. Shout out to DeVille for facing a lot of adversity in this game and fighting back. Shout out to Shane. Shane did something that I don't know if I was a QB of Shane's caliber if I would have did. Shane benched himself for a play.
When he didn't
drive. That drive was the drive they scored on. Ryan was able to pull a big play down, got everything rolling. He put Kyle in his QB. Kyle came in and threw, I think, 2 for 2 or 3 for 3 and a touchdown.
It was
And
caught. It don't matter how it looked. It was caught.
and they didn't look back after that.
Yeah.
They didn't look back after that. Now, there's a Shane threw a dot to Vinny down the middle of this field.
Yes.
Then there was a one-handed grab for Vinny for an extra point in the corner. He threw another dot to Vinny for a
2-point conversion
in the next corner.
Talk about it, man. Talk about it.
There were some, but they weren't doing well in the beginning of this game, and they just kept going. I'm gonna say one thing. Nick could have left this game with 15 interceptions, and the game would have been a totally different game. There was a lot of drop picks in this one. But at the end of the day, that's what made this game what it was. You know what Bucker and Squirrel and them do? They were doing their thing, getting it running. Early touchdown by who scored the first touchdown on the first play of the game? Long run, touchdown.
Mahmoud or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He scored the first touchdown easy. Then they got another big run, Squirrel over the middle, he runs. And then and they were joined, which is understandable because these are former teammates from the fall, and they so they're going back and forth. So they want to beat each other. There's no bad blood or anything between them, but just competitive juices flowing. But
it comes from, and everybody knows Shane was the QB of this team in the fall. Pretty much of this team, yeah.
Yeah. So but there comes a point where too much talk. The elites talk their way out of this game.
Yeah.
Wait, we forgot a very key person in this game. Unk. AZ.
My favorite Unk. Yeah.
He had 2 touchdowns in this game, and he kept the joint for his team going. Then Ryan got to talking later, and then it was like, "Oh, y'all quiet now," because they talked their way out of the game. And I always believe in don't poke the bear. Right? This was a you're up, you killing them, talk your shit, but keep playing. Keep playing. And they poked the bear until the bear struck back. And that's what happened. A little bit too much talking. And there's control talking, and then there's you just can't shut up. And this is where I feel like the older guys on this team got to be like, yo, shut up. You know what I mean? But they talked their way out of this one. Boo couldn't stop talking. Altaf couldn't stop talking. It was hold on. Y'all know. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me get him in here. Wait, he's not. You gotta fix your video. All right, there you go. Yeah, Germ, what up?
Yo, what's up, guys?
Germ, we can't hear.
I'm at work right now. But
what's good, bro?
What's up?
What's good, man? Yeah, do you watch the rest of the games? Coach Jeremy, what you coaching? Tennis. Okay. All right, good. Yeah. So I was getting into this Ville Guardians game. Just the Guardians.
Oh yeah, I watched all this 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they talked their way out of this one. It was just too much talk. When you're up, sometimes you just got to play. And they talked and talked and talked. They woke up. Shane had I got to clip the video and put it online. Shane had a flag grab where Boo was running and talking shit. And when Shane got the flag,
he was talking to him instead of
just running.
I mean, you guys saw my Ryan clip when they were talking shit to Ryan, and I was like, all right, bet.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. We got.
Yeah, that's why I put it on hold. You know, we had to get our favorite Unk.
What's up, fellas?
Yo,
how are you guys doing, man?
Good, man. AZ, you were pivotal in this game. Like you had the big TD run. You scored the other TD in the back of the end zone, and then you know because you guys were kind of quiet.
What the taunt? What the taunt? What's the quote? I don't want to mess it up. What was it?
So you guys know the backstory, right? So I got I got put on blast by Aldo, right? Because Guinea made that edit.
Did I lose you? Yeah.
Did I lose you? It's a fire edit. It's an amazing edit, right? So, like you guys say, you got to make your snaps count. And, credit to Shane, credit to my teammates. I got an opportunity, and
Made the
I
best
lost
of it.
Aldo. Aldo trying to say he's not in the play, but he's in the play. I got pictures. I got receipts. So I could die a happy man now. I got my get back on a tier 1. Jerm thinks I'm crazy, but I'm a little crazy. I am.
Yo, I hope you guys actually saw the picture. Adel was like 5 minutes away from the play, and AZ is sending in the clip. I'm like, yo, AZ, what are you talking about?
Nah, Jerm, slow it down. He missed the flag grab. That's exactly what I did.
He missed the flag
That's
grab.
exactly what
I know
I
a
did.
lot of these guys not gonna understand the reference. When Starks the dunk on Jordan, how Jordan tried to say he wasn't in the picture. He dunked on Jordan. So everybody tried to say it was Horace Grant. Nah, Jordan was there too. Jordan was there.
That's accurate.
I got you, Unc.
Yeah.
Listen, but all of that aside, it was a super fun game. They brought the energy. They had us dead to rights. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened, but something turned. Something
Nah,
turned.
I thought the game was over when Shane came out for a play. I was like, yo, what the hell are they doing? I'm watching the tape. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'll take you in the huddle. So we're not gonna have Shane this week. And literally Shane was like, bro, let's get Kyle some snaps so we're good for next week. And me, Vinny, and Ryan, we were like, hell nah, we still in this game. Let's go win this shit. Let's go win this shit. And that's exactly what we did. Shane needed a moment to reset. And credit to him. He did what any amazing teammate would do, would just take a reset and got himself right and led us to victory, man.
And did you caught the touchdown from Kyle?
I caught the touchdown from Kyle, but I think the pivotal Vinny had some of the best catches I've seen on two-point conversions.
Mm-hmm.
They were dots, like they were incredible catches.
Back corner right, back corner left. He had
correct. Yeah.
And one was for two.
Those were key. And then Ryan set it up on all of those drives. He had some big plays that set it up to get us down there. So,
and even on the drive where Kyle came in, Ryan made a spectacular catch over the defender.
Mm-hmm.
He did. He made a spectacular catch. I think it was also Vinny who he took the ball over Ado's head. It was crazy. In a pick on an interception. It was crazy.
Yeah.
He also had another pick, which you guys didn't count, but
no, that one it hit the ground.
Oh, it hit the floor.
It was a good play.
Yeah, that one hit the floor. That was a good one though.
It hit the ground. It did bounce off the ground. Live, you couldn't tell.
Yeah, live you couldn't.
I let the play stand. I let the play stand because of that, and then we checked back the tape, and it was down. You saw I didn't blow the whistle at first. It definitely looked like
it looked like it tipped it up, but it bounced.
But that's illegal because the ruling on the field was interception, and you guys went back to replay because you had some replay assists. But it's all good. We won at the end of the day, so it don't matter.
All right, guys. Quick thing before I had to head off. I feel like the biggest pivotal point in that game was the fact that the Guardians looked like they took their foot off the gas pedal and let the Ville come back in. The Guardians need to shut up and play football.
Yeah.
They need to shut up and play football because that's very embarrassing, honestly, because I honestly had them at the 1 seed and I had Ville at the 2 for good reason. And I still think the Guardians are a good team. But if they're going to spend the whole season talking, then they're going to lose.
I disagree, Jerm. Their identity is talking. They got to be themselves. That's what they do.
If their identity is talking, then they'll forever be a 2 seed. They'll never be 1. I got to go back to work, guys. I'll see you guys.
All right, bro. We see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, bro.
Yeah. So since we have you on, just talk about this team and how it came together and how far you think this team. I know you're going to say championship, but how far you think this team can really go?
I mean, don't ask questions you know the answer to.
No, I said no. That was the second part. I said how the team came together and how it's gelling. That's what I said first.
So honestly, the way it came together was we couldn't get the Caliphs together because of the ratings, and we really wanted to bring a version of the Caliphs together, but you guys basically with the restrictions, we couldn't make it work. And then Shane kind of took took the wheel, and he's like, "Hey man, I'm putting together a team. I'm gonna bring some of my guys that I play with." He called me. He was like, "You want a spot?" I was like, "Hell yeah! Anytime I can run with you, I'm trying to run with you for sure."
Mhm.
And then it was all Shane. Shane put everything together. We have everybody that's come over. Kyle and Vin Manco and Vin Cap. All of these guys are like selfless guys. They're all a lot of fun to play with. It's our group chat's constantly going off. Ryan's been a phenomenal addition. We got to get Nick right to get some picks. I think he's dropped like 9 on the season.
It's a defensive stake. It's a PBU on that, so it's
Still
not
counts as a
not
good
technically a drop. It's a good play. It's a good play on defense, right?
I think he's mad that he's still a tier 4, but he has tier 1/2 potential if he wants it.
Tier 3, but
He's tier 3.
he's showing us.
If he actually tried, there's not a lot of guys that could stay with him. We all know that. So
yeah, he's been showing his. He's been showing.
So I still think we haven't put our best foot, our best game together at all. Like Shane had a really tough half. Unlike him, we just kind of came together. But it's going to be scary if once we really start gelling. And obviously, I think we have a chance. We have a chance to beat anybody in the league. With Shane at your quarterback, he gives you a chance every single time.
Hey, but you did say something earlier, and I don't want to bury the lead here. You did mention.
I just wanted to see what kind of jacket he had on.
I was looking at it too. I don't like the Knicks, but that jacket kind of.
I just wanted to hold on.
Oh my gosh!
Why you hating, bro? I'm actually headed to the game. I'm in the city for some work and stuff like that, and I'm gonna go to the game tonight. But
nice.
That's why I'm in Knicks gear. I know you're a sour Bulls fan, so that's why we ain't talking. But
that's my team. But
I know what Rob's going to get. He's so predictable. He got a little win the other night. He's all happy. It's all good. Ask him what happened in the cup.
You did beat them in the NBA Cup. But he's going to say, Rob's response is going to be, if that's your championship, we're not playing for that and all that stuff. But he was living and dying with every play. Trust me.
I think we play the Spurs at the end of the month, so it'll be a fun game.
You guys should go to the Garden. Definitely should go.
No, I don't. Is that the Garden? I'm not sure.
They were just in San Antonio the other night, right?
Yes, they were. So it's probably at the Garden. Rob, we should make a little friendly wager. We'll go to that game at the end of the month.
I like your jacket. I just got this new one the other day. I just want to make sure. Y'all can see me.
He's so dumb.
You see, I have to make your screen big. I thought it was a Knicks jacket, but
Yeah, it is.
This one here. I just got this one.
Great jackets, guys. Can I reel it back in now?
Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
You did mention something in passing. The reason why Shane did come out of the game is because you said he's missing tomorrow. You want to get a pot anything? Who's throwing tomorrow?
Kyle.
I mean,
it don't matter. It don't matter. We're still gonna kick the Outlaws' ass.
Us too. Okay.
Kyle's throwing tomorrow. That's the back of it.
We'll figure it
out. I mean, they have capable guys. I know they said Nick is a QB. I'm saying so. Did Kyle show up?
Ryan's played some QB. Kyle's played some QB. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're gonna show up. We're all football players, so that's all that matters.
Of course. Wouldn't expect any other answer from you.
You missed it yesterday. I had Rob chasing me, and then he goes,
"That was a corner."
Be honest, Rob. Be honest, Rob.
He was saucing you up, Rob.
Saucing me up? No, I was the corner, but he did catch some passes where I was running towards him. Yeah. He had a nice one. He had a nice one over the middle where I actually thought we were going to get the pick, and he caught it and scored. It's a good play. He playing good ball.
And while I got you on here, we've been talking about it a while. I know certain things happen why it didn't happen. We're gonna put it out there, make it official for the pod to see. Open a week, spring, the race for charity. Let's put it out there. Talk about it. I know it didn't happen for whatever reason. That's the past. That's the past.
Don't say whatever reason. Whatever you was ducking, reason, bro.
Nah, I never done. It was supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen.
You don't donate anything to charity.
The Calibs that never came out.
I will race you
The game
on
was
one condition.
Refs were supposed to play against the Caliphs, correct? And that never happened. That's why I said for whatever.
Don't bring the game into it. Me and you could race anytime, any place, anywhere.
I need a crowd there. I want a crowd.
I'll whoop you with Tim's on, E. I'll whoop you with Tim's on. Only one favor though. I know you engaged now, so you gotta sign a disclaimer that if your Achilles tears, you're not gonna come after. Married, man. My bad. You gotta sign a medical disclosure. You know,
I got
when you
bring it. You bring it. I sign it.
Now,
but we talk around a lot. My this is one of my favorite players. We are going to rate, and the proceeds going to go to charity. All right, so we really going to do it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Right. So we really going to do it.
I appreciate you, fellas. Thanks for having me on.
Yo, listen, that jacket. Listen, when you shouldn't be able to wear that right now because of what we did to y'all.
He's going to the game. You missed that part. He's going to the game. That's why
he's going to the game today.
Yeah, tonight against Trae Young, who's ducking.
Y'all gonna pick on poor Trae Young with them whack ass Hawks.
What do you mean? He's a villain in these streets, bro.
But I heard he's doing nothing.
I heard he's not playing tonight.
They ain't doing nothing no more. They ain't doing nothing anymore. Yeah. They had a couple seasons where they whooped y'all ass, but that's.
But Rob, let's come up with the bet, and then the loser takes the other to the game at the end of the month. Rob, Knicks Spurs.
Knicks Spurs in New York.
Yeah.
Me and you'll talk. We're talking. You know where we talk. We gonna talk. We talking our where we talk. But I am. Yo, listen. This is my problem. Is why the damn Garden ticket so damn expensive to sit nowhere?
It's New York. It's New York.
Why
do you think Jerem works? Jerem works so he could go buy tickets for the Knicks games. That's
you pay to see the other team. That's why it's expensive.
Yeah, like I don't like you. I'm paying to see the Spurs. I don't want to see Captain Crunch and big.
Captain Crunch is crazy, bro. He's a clutch player of the year. Put some respect on him.
Clutch player of the year. Where was he at? What
did you see? Did you see even the last play he made at the end of the game where he stole the ball, turned around, and
that was to mess up the spread. That was to mess up the spread.
This shit went in, bro. That was crazy.
That was the best. The spread was 2.5. When he hit that 3, they lost by 2.
You need to stop, bro. He's a clutch player of the year.
That game was mad at Brunson.
Well, we know he not paying the refs.
Yeah, but it was so in actuality it was a 5-point game. So just for the record,
it didn't matter. It didn't matter. So they lost by 2, but we got you on the cup. It's all good. We got another one coming up.
Why you got him in? Just pull up some of the comments because we got Squirrel talking. He's talking to Shane interjected. So pull those comments up.
I can't see any of the comments. So what happened?
Yeah. Hold on, I got you. I'm gonna pull it up.
You gotta pull it up.
I gotta go back. Shane said you were the MVP of that game. Then he's saying Kyle, Nick, and Ryan.
Those are the QBs. That's the answer.
That's the answer. Then we got whoever playing the best staying in. A deal. That's where the deal comes in. I would chase you down if I
tried.
Why didn't he? I will say, watching it back, it looked like he didn't even try. He was just like he thought somebody else was gonna get me, and he didn't try, which I don't expect from Squirrel because he's a high energy player. So I don't need none of that low effort. Although, go home with that shit.
How many times you watched that playback? Tell the truth.
A couple of times.
I'm sure. Listen,
we need Fat Man to Fat Man got to clip it and change the song.
Did I lose you? What was us? Did you? You have it.
I have it. It was us. Oh, I got you. I got you.
You know, we did try to get Fat Man to switch over and record the game. Y'all didn't allow it. You remember that? In the beginning?
You guys wanted to start up the game. The other game was to the 7.
I actually tried to wait.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then they were like, yeah, everybody was like, nah, man, we can't wait. We got to go.
That game was never ending, man.
Yeah, that game wasn't ending. I actually was like, yo, we're waiting on him to come over here. We're just waiting for that game. We knew it was going to be something crazy.
Yeah.
We were like, yo, we waiting on him to come over.
But
yeah, then everybody was like,
I wish somebody had film of the post-game Guardians huddle because that was special. Aldo was lighting everybody up. I don't know what was being said, but it was fun.
Oh well. Basically, what was being said is they got like the because Adil was actually one of the people like, yo, shut
up
up.
and play. Yeah.
And Marion's
No,
on the side. Marion's on the side. He's like,
they was crazy because they had Yusuf going crazy, calling out Ryan like, go back to D3. This is some out of pocket stuff.
That was funny.
And then like the whole sideline, even some like somebody's I guess wife or girlfriend or somebody, she was killing us too when we was down. So it was like, all right, y'all trying to go crazy on us. It's about time we're gonna wake up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Adil was telling his team to be quiet. So was Marion. And it was like, and Yusuf, the QB Yusuf, it's like, yo, shut up. Y'all talking
with it.
But Adil can't be saying that because Adil specifically called me out. He saw me on the sideline and he goes, AZ, where you at?
When it got,
and I said, I'm coming. And
that was early.
Yeah.
And when it got down to where it was like, okay, we got to buckle back down.
Yeah.
Adil was one of them being like, yo, shut up. Play now. We got to just play because it became a game again. It was out of hand, and it became a game, and Dill's like, okay, now we doing too much. He realized, but Boo couldn't shut up. Altaf couldn't shut up.
And let's be real. To watch it back, all that stuff is fun. We love the trash talk, but as you see one play, I did have to throw a flag on it. It was a little excessive. Like, let's keep it football. That's what I'm going to say. I don't want to put anything on a bad game, anything like on a great game, because it was a great game. But let's just keep it football. And I think you guys started to realize, like,
Shane actually said something. He was like, yo, we're starting to ruin a good game.
A good game.
As in the players. He's like, yo, all right, that's enough. We're starting to ruin a good game.
Yeah, so it was fun though. It was fun. For the most part, I don't think anything was over the top. It was all between the lines.
No, it was just that one comment. I don't know if you heard it. It was the one comment somebody.
I don't think I did.
Ryan's face, and you can see in the video. I'm throwing a flag. I think they had a pick.
Yeah.
It was running it back, but instead of trying to get the flag, he stopped and turned.
But you know, Shane played with them last season, so there's, you know, obviously there's some history there.
Yeah.
We all play with each other. We're all friendly.
It was cool.
It was cool. At the end of the day. But keep it football. That's all I say.
Yeah, because you know what it is, it unravels sometimes, and now we're getting away from good ball, and then it's like now we just doing bullshit. So now you gotta sometimes you gotta reel it back in. But listen, the trash talk was funny as hell.
It was funny.
Yeah. So, but it like I said, they talked their way out of this game. Talked your way out of W, Guardians.
Hopefully we see them again. We wouldn't want it any other way, you know.
I don't know. They got SFS and we got
the whole league is
just gonna ask you that. Who's the best team? You're gonna say DeVille. Who's the best team after DeVille in your mind? I know you watch a lot of film. Yeah, I'll put you on the spot.
Obviously, SFS, their roster's crazy. You know, I don't know if they got like 15 deep. Everybody can ball. Obviously the question over there is can Mersal take them over the top? You know, they got everything, both sides, right?
Yeah.
I saw Arnold at the gym this past like a couple of days ago.
Wait, what gym y'all go to?
We go to Lifetime. Lifetime in
listen, let me hold something.
I told you whenever you want, hit me up.
I was there the other day. I went to play ball a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Everybody's there. A lot of the guys from Lights Out come over there. The Outlaws all come over there. It's like a whole red zone party.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. So anyway, I saw Arnold and I was like, bro, y'all look like a totally different team. But I'll be honest, it's gonna depend on who's the quarterback. All right. You know, Ghazi's a solid quarterback, but he hasn't proven it yet.
Yeah.
Hash, on the other hand, in my opinion, if Hash is a quarterback, they're you don't want to mess with them. They're a really dangerous team. And then listen, any team that has Will on it, I'll never look past them. Again, Omar's my brother, but if Omar rights the ship at quarterback, that's another team you don't want to look past. It's everybody, and the Outlaws with Jay, Jay, once Jay gets them on that system, they have the best athletes in the whole league. You know, they have the best athletes. Except for Aziz. I mean, Ali and my boy Yusuf. Those guys are elite. Aziz is all right too, but
He gonna be on you.
they all. I mean, listen. The parity is really good this season. I really think the parity is really good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of teams that can go on a run and win it. I don't know who I'm missing. I don't know the other teams, but there's a lot of teams. Yeah, besides what you guys have already touched on.
Ned's team.
Oh yeah. And then Ned slow playing like he's got one of the best quarterbacks in the whole city. We all know about that. Ned. People watch film. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the whole city. He's kind of just taking it easy, so he's allowed. And then all of a sudden the playoffs come.
Yeah, honestly, he's gonna be allowed anyway. He's allowed, so they got
So what I'm saying
is,
if
you are slow and playing,
when the playoffs come,
he's good. He's safe.
They turn up. Anybody can win it. Anybody can win it. It's just a matter of, to be honest, I think it's the others who plays the best out of the other guys and makes one or two plays is gonna decide games. I feel like we have the best chance just because we have the best quarterback.
Hard to argue that.
Fair enough.
Hard to argue that. Like, I'm not.
Hey, listen, and your team captain said, "AZ, that don't matter. We know who number one is," and he's talking about DeVille. So that's Shane in the chat box.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you got to believe, right? You got to believe. You got to believe that you can make every play and win every game. Or if you don't believe, it's over. It's a wrap. If your confidence is shot, don't even come out there. In this weather, stay home.
Yeah.
Well, you got to think about it. Spike Lee goes to all these Knick games.
Listen, this is Spike's best year. He's happy this year, right?
You better kick Spike out that stadium.
Yeah, Spike is the reason why y'all lose a lot.
Y'all need Spike to shut up sometimes. Get Spike out of there. Put Spike a couple rows back.
He's old now. He's like same age demographic as us. So
AZ, you got season tickets?
I do. Me and my brother share season tickets.
Okay.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Die-hard Knicks fan.
It must be rough. It's rough. It's rough.
I mean, listen, I'm loyal. That's all you can say. I don't jump around. Like I'm not from New York, and I hop on like San Antonio or some, or Chicago. Like, what is that crap, bro? I'm a loyal, born and bred New York fan. I'm not
I am 40 years old.
My team was winning. Come on, bro. Come on.
I'm 40 years old.
When you was growing up, they was winning chips. Have you even ever been to San Antonio?
No, the only games
exactly.
I've seen Spurs, I traveled to Washington, D.C. to see them, and I also I think I've seen them in Jersey. Listen, but if you know me, and you've known me for a very long time, you know that I'm a Spurs fan.
I know, but how does that happen? It's
I was a David Robinson fan. So it just transferred. Yeah, I was a David Robinson fan. So let me say this. So when you have, but back in when I was young and you're watching basketball, but you ain't watching it like you watch it now. Of course, I'm a Michael Jordan fan and stuff like that. But once all that stuff dwindled down, I've been a Spurs fan, and I like David Robinson. I've been a Spurs fan forever. I don't talk when my Spurs are whack. You don't hear a word from me. But when we winning, I be talking again. Anybody that's I
feel like the epitome of being a fan is like going through all the hard times, bro. And then
I do go through the hard times in silence.
No, but you picked them up. You picked them up when they were already really, really good.
No, I did not.
How many chips did you see them win?
Wasn't there yet.
But you had David Robinson. They won without Duncan.
What the hell? I'm 40 years old. We talking in the 90s.
It's like all these kids growing up in New York. All of a sudden, I'm a Steph fan. I'm a LeBron fan.
They won after. I was already a fan. They were losing. They were losing before.
We got all of these guys from the Bronx. They're somehow Patriots fan. I'm like, get the hell out of here. That shit is disgusting.
They're young.
That's disgusting.
They jumped on the Brady bandwagon.
Exactly. That's disgusting. It's like I don't consider that real fandom because you're just jumping on what's convenient. Like went through the
listen,
hard times. You know
There's
what I'm
two
saying?
ways to look at it. I hear
I'm
you.
loyal like
I
you.
hear you
I'm
on
a
that
Jets
jumping
fan.
on. I hear you on the
I'm a
bandwagon
Jets
jumping,
fan.
but where we disagree, I don't think you have to be a fan of just where you live. You don't have to just be a Giant fan because you live in New York.
He is a Bulls fan.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The bandwagon
Why,
stuff, I get.
why did he become a Bulls fan? Because
He used to be a
MJ,
Knicks
right?
fan. He used to be a Knicks. No,
And then why'd he leave?
Because they got rid of my man.
they got rid of John Starks.
John Starks my
Because things
favorite.
got hard, right? Things
No.
got hard, and you
It's
left.
always hard. Knicks never
He
won.
was a Knicks. He was a Knicks.
I wasn't a Bulls fan when they were winning.
And when
No.
the Bulls, when Jordan left the Bulls, he became a Bulls fan after.
After the
So
fact,
he was a
Ben
Bulls fan
Gordon
when they were
days.
trash. So that's
Yeah,
exciting.
you're really a unicorn. You special.
Yeah, don't think my
He
Bulls
went
fandom is
He
not.
went from one losing franchise to
Yeah,
another
another.
losing franchise.
It's not
Yes.
because of Mike and all those guys. It's Ben Gordon, people like that.
He hated Mike.
Oh, so
Yeah.
like D Rose, when D Rose was the MVP.
Before
like,
D Rose.
But before D Rose,
Okay.
but D Rose, my guy, and stuff like
He
that.
was there with like the
Ben
what's-
Gordon,
what's-
Joakim
is
Noah.
it Brad Miller? He was there in those years. They
Yeah.
were mad whack. I think it was Brad Miller. They were mad whack. Yeah. So
Okay, I can
became
respect
a
that.
fan when they were whack. I've been a
Mhm.
Spurs. As long as E can say he remembers my fandom, I've always been a Spurs fan.
That's fair.
Like
I
when you're
can't
younger,
wait.
you know, you didn't
I
like
can't
Jordan
wait
when you were
till
younger.
this city's going crazy and y'all teams are dead in the water.
Who gonna
Next
be dead in the
championship,
water?
2026. We winning this year, baby.
This your best chance.
It might be.
It's your best chance. This is the year. If y'all don't get it this year, it's going. The ship is sailed.
The next 2-3 years we gotta win. If we don't win in the next 2-3 years, I probably
I think Boston comes back, and those teams get better again. So it's tough. You got to win this year. You got the opportunity.
And it also depends on if and when Giannis gets traded somewhere. If it stays in the East, that's just.
I don't think Giannis gets traded until the offseason. But yeah, if Giannis gets traded, as good as we are, you got to make a move for Giannis.
Yeah.
Listen, if we get Giannis, if they trade Giannis, Thanis, and whoever the hell other
please, bro, you're a lot of things, Rob. You can't rhyme even. I'm not even gonna say rap. You're not.
He was trying to say the brother's name. I don't think
Thanis is his brother.
He was actually trying to say the brother. He wasn't trying to be funny.
It's Thanasis. Thanasis.
They call him Thanis.
You want to read all those corny lines you sent me the other day?
You good.
No.
You lucky I don't got my phone.
All right, back to real in the background. Back to real in the background.
Oh wait, I just got some information. The new power rankings from Kenny. The Ville at number 1, the Guardians at number 2, Saturday Football Squad is number 3, Ball Up Top number 4, Outlaws 5, Bolt 6, Raven 7, Lights Out 8. That is the power rankings from Kenny. Is he here?
That's to show it's a power rankings, not a standings, because he has Guardians at 1-1 over 2-0 SFS. So I respect it.
Yeah, that's what Kenny said. So hold on. Predictions. Kenny's giving his predictions also. Field 1, 9 a.m. SFS versus Guardians. He got the Guardians winning that one. 10:30, he has Bolts versus Ravens. He's taking the Bolts. 9 a.m. Ball Up Top versus Lights Out. He's taking Ball Up Top. And then he's taking DeVille over the Outlaws at 10:30.
Wow, he picked against his own team.
No, he's a Bolt. No, he's a Bolt.
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
This is host Kenny
this is Kenny or this is Ken?
Ken.
Kenny,
Telesky or Kenny?
Kenny.
Okay. Kenny, sorry. Kenny is a Bolt.
Oh, wow. The Bulls have Kenny too? Holy smokes. That's a good team, bro.
Yeah. So
that's a good team, but the QB play is a question mark.
But Adele said we winning this year. Nick fan every year. All right.
Adil's a Knicks fan too, so he knows he gets the right to say that.
So y'all all used to suffering loss.
Yeah.
These last couple years have been tough for me because I don't know what it's like to be on a franchise that loses so much.
Yeah. All right, shut up.
Except the Jets. I'm a Jets fan. I'm loyal.
Wow, that's probably one of the worst franchises to exist in history.
If they number
Jets,
1,
bro.
the Knicks is number 2. So let's
The Jets,
go
the
down,
Jets
brother.
haven't made the playoffs in like 15 years. I like the Jets. Don't get me wrong. I like the Jets. They haven't made the playoffs.
Mark Sanchez.
You think they should fire Aaron Glenn?
They should fire everybody.
Yeah. I think so.
Just
Honest answer.
Everybody. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. It's so bad that you kind of don't follow football as much as you used to. Like you're just used to just from your L. You kind of just like
local teams suck.
Yeah. So both local teams suck. Are you a Giants fan, AZ? Unfortunately,
yeah, so I grew up I'm kind of an anomaly, which is strange. I root for all of the New York teams. So I'll root for the Giants and the Jets and the Knicks, except for the Nets. Even though I was born and raised in Brooklyn, I can't get myself to root for the Nets. I don't know
because the Nets are New Jersey. They weren't originally New York.
I have 3 older brothers, and growing up, that's all we did is watch all the New York teams.
Oh, okay.
Mets, Yankees. It's kind of strange.
You can't be a fan of both teams. You can't.
I mean, why not? It's New York. I'm a diehard New York fan.
They play each other. You root for Giants or Jets.
You rooting for a tie?
I will root for the team that needs the game more.
It's week 1.
The playoffs.
It's week 1. Giants, Jets.
Who am I rooting for? That's never gonna happen week 1, bro. I'm not answering questions that.
See, look at this. See, pick a side, man. You gotta pick whoever needs it more. They both.
I'm telling you,
week 1.
I'm telling you how my brain works. Whoever needs it more to make the playoffs. Every season when it starts, I want both of them to make the playoffs to make my Sundays more enjoyable. They play once every 4 years.
I know.
I don't like. They both from New York. I have season tickets to the Giants, but I watched every Jets game too. Unfortunately, except for this season. This season was the worst. I haven't watched football in a month.
They both trash.
They are.
Yeah,
I still the Giants my 3 hours every Sunday though.
You watched last week's game? You wasted all of that time?
I was actually, and this is fraudy of me. We had the number 1 pick in hand, so I was actually not rooting for the Raiders, but kind of rooting for the Raiders.
I turned it off as soon as Gino threw that pick. I was like, oh, the Raiders are going to lose this game no matter what.
Mad that the Giants were going to win. I know. That's the way I felt.
Yeah. So
yeah, I watched it.
At least the Giants have a quarterback. Jackson Dart, I think, is the truth.
Dart is nice. Dart can
get it done.
Yeah.
So, but let me ask you guys a question. Gun to your head. Pick one team that's going to win the winter season right now. Who you picking?
We can't do that.
Pick AZ.
Come on, AZ.
Come on.
You know we can't do that. You know we can't do that.
Can't pick that.
How do I rephrase this?
Which team looks the best
right now?
Currently,
give us your power rankings.
The team that possibly currently looks the best, I would probably say
Saturday Football Squad. I like
SFS, and then you guys are right after.
I like Saturday Football Squad.
Yeah,
I'm not saying they're going to win the championship, but their build is evenly distributed from top to bottom.
The fact that they didn't have the
high tier guys,
they were able to build.
Everything else was spread out, so it's like a team full of. It's like like a team full of good players is better than a team full of great players and everybody else.
But they got a lot of guys. They got a lot of guys that, in my opinion, just because they play on deep teams, they get overlooked from being 2s and 1s. You look at the plays Dre has made. All right.
Yeah.
Both weeks he has game-winning catches that are incredible catches. That most of those plays are only made by 1s. Dre's been playing quarterback for most of the time, right? So
but that same argument can be made about Nick, and it's going to happen eventually. But that's the same argument. That death row team was stacked where and this is no slight on. It's just he got to play against the 3rd, 4th
Nick is not a 3. Your talent evaluation needs to. I mean, we're benefiting from it, but Nick is not a 3. There's no way he's.
So
a 3.
let me say this, right?
Yeah,
So
there's
AZ, I'm gonna take you into the room a little bit of what you have to look for.
Mm-hmm.
You can't evaluate a guy's talent when he's not getting the will isn't guarding him, right? So now you have to be able to do what you're doing as the guy when they know you're the guy. So now you do that. Now Will's on you. Now you disappear. You were probably what you were. Let
me phrase it this way for you. Let me phrase it for you this way.
Will does that to basically everybody, though.
I know, but let me ask you this question now. Your team right now, you were going against the Ville. You got to deciding to go man. What's the order that you will put your best defenders against your 3 best players? Who would be the priority?
The best guy on me.
Come on. Like, really answer the question. Come on. Like, really answer the question. How would you really go into the defensive game plan? How would you do it? No. I know. I got you. But talk about it.
Good answer. Good answer.
How am I going? I play zone. I don't play man against.
No, I know, but you need to stop. So
That's what we mean.
What's the order, though?
You need one stop. I mean, listen, Vinny's the fastest guy on the field, so you need to put your fastest guy against Vinny.
And then
I don't know who that is.
Would it be Ryan?
And then
second best guy.
Then you got Ryan and Nick. Who gets the higher coverage guy?
They can both make all the plays.
You see, you being political. We don't have the luxury of being political. We got to make that decision.
I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you what. Just watching Nick, he's a little inconsistent, and only because he needs to be motivated a little bit. If he's motivated, he can play with anybody. It's just a motivation. He can make every single play. He has closing speed. He can. He's a little shifty. He can make all the catches. He has good hands. Just not last week.
So in other words, he has to show it.
Okay, here's.
You just made our point for us.
The way I'm evaluating it is if you look at all the other 3s, he's on the higher side. He's closer to the 2s, is what I'm trying to say.
We don't disagree. We agree with you.
But I appreciate the disrespect because that's what's going to motivate him, you know.
Hopefully,
so be it. And then he graduates.
We agree with.
I mean, look at the two championship games last season. He made pivotal plays in both games to help win those games.
We know.
Yeah, but he also, but yet also, the guy that got to be on him because of the team is not the guy that would be on him if he was the guy on the team. So listen, it's tough. We're not disagreeing with you, AZ.
But here's where I disagree with you. If you put Will on Adil, he's not going to be the same Adil. Yeah, he'll make play. I'm not saying he's going to get completely shut out. Will probably say he'll shut him out completely. But do you all of us say Adil's not a 1? You can't use Will as your barometer.
No, I'm not using Will as my barometer. I was using Will to say the best guy on your team. Not necessarily Will, but we've watched Adil do what he's gonna do. We've watched Adil when the team needs an interception, somehow he comes up with an interception. When the team needed 70-yard run for them to get into scoring range in the last
100%. There's no doubt.
He made the play off of a dump. Boom, 70 yards. Why did he make the play? Because they needed 70 yards on that play, and he just makes it.
You know what's scary? He's not even in his prime. Wait till he puts on some size.
So that's where, like, Will, you see him do these things. Like Nick now, we're seeing him do these things sometimes. And it's like, shit, I could make a number 1 play from time to time. You got to do this game in, game.
No, you can't. You can't. I get what you're saying. You can't.
I forgot I'm on here with y'all too. Y'all just
you can't
together. But yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you have to be able to do this as the guy. You have to show this as the guy. Or if you are the guy, then the cream of the crop is gonna rise to the top, and you will show that you're better than all these other guys. Even so, it'll come to a point where the defense has to put the best guy on you because you're not gonna allow that other guy to check you. So then they're like, okay, we got to switch.
That's fair. That's fair.
You know what I mean?
Agree with that.
And don't get me wrong, Nick can be lackadaisical because it may be he's talented and he just
bored a little bit. Yeah,
bored. That happens. Like you can be bored, but you don't, if you want the recognition of that guy, there's no board. There is those you got to catch those picks.
Yeah,
and have 8 picks that game.
Yeah, he was supposed to have at least 3 or 4.
Yeah,
at least 3 or 4. One he tried to style one hand for whatever reason.
We know he had. Listen, and this isn't. It's not. It's talent doesn't beat out effort when it's close enough.
Oh, when it's close enough.
When it's close enough. Don't get me wrong. It was somebody's not good. Yeah. So it's effort is going to show through. And I'm not saying you don't give effort, but Nick, it may come easy to him, right? So what makes him play? And I agree with you where when you look at the list, he is closer to the 2s than he is to the 4s. He's the top end of that. So that's basically how you get from 3 to 2 is you got to be the best 3 to the point where like, no, he's just hands down better than all these guys.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Look at what Dre is doing now, right? Right now, I'm sorry, but Dre is a 3, and Dre. Where's Dre in the 3 list? And he pulling down one hand catches for game.
That's what I'm saying with SFS, right? Although they're all like 3s and 4s or whatever you guys want to call them, I'm just saying they all play on stacked team, like deep teams, so they don't get to show their true potential. You get what I'm saying? Because it's all about opportunity. It's all about opportunity.
Yeah.
So the more opportunity you get, the more, like, look at Fabi, right? Fabi, I think, was it last season or the season before? He got a whole lot of opportunity, and he showed you what he could do. He was crazy, right? So Fabi, they got Ike. Ike is. Well, you guys have Ike as a 3?
A 2. Yeah, he graduated to a 2.
He got bumped up. See,
he's a 2 now.
He's a 2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we
know. We know. But he had a season where it looked like he was dwindling a little bit. That's how he ended up back at 3. In the same season where Fabi looked like he was leaning upward, Fabi was the 2. Ike became a 3, and now Fabi back to a 3. Ike back to a 2. Juggles 2 and 3 aren't that far unless you start to get to the top end. Understand what I'm saying? Bottom end, top end may be far, but once you get in there, y'all they're close. Closer than you can.
That's fair.
Now, after showing that breakaway speed,
I'm gonna leave you with one question. Huh? I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna hang up. Okay. There's one team in the division that has all the talent in the world. How do you fix them? They got probably the best player in the league. And I outscored them myself last week. How do you fix that team? You know what I'm talking about?
The earlier part of the show.
How do you fix them?
Yeah.
That you didn't watch the earlier part of the show. You need to start.
Yeah, I'm out.
You need to start to scheme.
You guys talked about it already?
Earlier, the first part of the show was that.
I need to start to. Oh, okay, my bad. You already talked about it?
They need to
give him a quick answer, though. Give him a quick answer.
The answer was
30 seconds or less.
I said, when you have a QB that's still in the growing process and they give them stars, they tend to lean on the stars too much. And then that makes errors because the star may not be open because the star is going to get the most attention. So you have to start to scheme to get the stars open or use the stars to get other people open. You also have to call plays. Stars are just because you have stars don't mean you're just going to chuck it to the stars and they're going to make the plays. You got to call play. You still got to call plays. I'm sure everybody's still calling plays in the huddle no matter who they have. You can't, like I said, we watched that game. They go man, there was no bunch formation and crossing. Like where do we do that? Like this is just like textbook 101.
Yeah.
They go man, we're going to bunch up and we're going to cross, or we're going to ISO and we're going to cook the one guy that's trying to guard the best guy. Right? It's 2 ways about
it. But they have plenty of guys who have experience and should be able to, tease that out and
the play calling is subpar.
Mm-hmm.
The play calling is subpar because there's no way they're all covered.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you got to call the plays. They go man. AZ, if you don't even have a star and a team goes man, how do you get those guys open? You bunch up and you cross and create natural picks.
You're gonna bunch. You're gonna bunch and cross.
Bunch them up and cross, right?
Somebody's gonna
that
get
didn't happen.
Bumped off or picked
something.
or something.
Somebody's gonna spring open. That didn't happen. They're covering that guy when he goes deep. The corner can only go back or forward so far before there's a gap. If the safety takes the deep, right? There's gonna be a hole. So you're not exploiting the hole. You're not running the deep cross in the hole where the safety has left and the corner can't come down. If the corner drops back, you dump it to the outside. It's just textbook shit that's not being done. And that team is too talented.
Yeah, I hope they get. I mean, they're way too talented. Like they got three of my favorite guys in Will, AP, and Q, and then the rest of the team is really, really good. Like they're solid as well. Like everybody can ball. They'll figure it out. I also feel like they got to lift up Omar, as you know. You can't let your quarterback's confidence be shot right now. And Omar can make all the throws. I play with Omar. He can make all the throws.
Definitely can.
I think he just needs to have guys around him that fully believe in him. And
he's been in
a
little funk since the playoff loss in D2 in the fall.
Yeah, then the carried.
Oh, you're talking about when De Palma took shots at him? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yes. That moment.
He's been in the funk since that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then that loss in the playoffs to that team, then to go to the next, then play the D3 game and lost there. He hasn't let it go yet, or he hasn't passed it where he's back in his regular frame of mind.
Yeah.
That's all. And he's a little injured too. I give him that one too.
Okay, so that makes if he's injured, that also makes a big.
There's a mix of things, but I think he could have the injury. I don't think the injury is bad enough that I think the mental was right. The injury wouldn't be as bad, wouldn't be as hindering as much. Yeah, my excuse is the mentally he got to let it go, man. There's more games. Like there's football. There's always football to play.
100%.
You feel me?
I mean, the main thing is I think he has to have fun.
Yes,
we all come out here to have fun more than anything else. We all like to compete, but if it's not fun, you gotta have fun out there.
Forget all that.
You gotta find ways to have fun. So.
And people gonna talk about you.
Yeah.
People gonna talk about you. They're competing against you. You can't care what they got to say.
100%. These bums called me a tier 6, so it is what it is.
Wow.
You know what? After last week's game, you might be up to a tier 5.
You're a 5. You might be a 5.
All right, fellas. It's been fun. I'll catch you later.
All right, bro. Tomorrow,
enjoy the game, man.
Tomorrow.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Later, brother. Yeah.
Fun show. Fun matinee show.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. 3 o'clock. Okay. Not bad.
What? Oh, exactly. We're gonna end at 3 o'clock, man. Yo, E, good show.
I got one more thing.
Oh, you know what? I actually do have it, but I think we missed a play.
Okay, so we just posted on IG later. Then.
Yes, so we do have the top 10, and I knew of that top 5.
Right.
Sorry. We do have it, but there has to be an adjustment made to it. After having this conversation, there was a play we left out.
Okay.
I'll call you when we get off here.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So listen, the top 5 will be out right in a couple minutes. Yeah. I may even upload it to YouTube and then play it live so that it could be played that way, so that we'll get it better. So, and then it'll be on Instagram right away. So, but we do have one. But it may be, it's gonna change. I forgot about a play. I actually got to talk to E about. Actually, hold on, E, don't go nowhere. Let me. I'm gonna text you, because if you're like, nah, it's okay.
Then we got it. Okay.
Then we good. Yeah. Check your WhatsApp. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, but listen, man. Just keep playing, guys. One more time. Let me give y'all Kenny's. No?
Nah, I don't need it. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
All good? All right.
We
All
good.
right. Well, I guess, listen, since we all good, one more time, the power rankings by Kenny this week. Bill, Guardians, Saturday Football Squad, Ball up top, Outlaws, Bolts, Ravens, lights out. The predictions for the games from Kenny is Saturday Football Squad lose to the Guardians. The Bolts lose. The Bolts beat the Ravens. Ball up top beat lights out. And the Ville beat the Outlaws.
What's his record so far? We have to get his last week's picks.
Yes, we gotta do that again. We'll keep us. We'll get it after the show, even. But you know what? It's time for your favorite time of the show. The top 5.
Welcome to the Red Zone Winter Top 5, brought to you by Idea AEC, Dynamic Accounting and Cactus Sportswear. Did you make the top 5?
At number 5, the interception at Giver, which is always a special play.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
Number 4.
You could have chose any one of these. Look at this dot, though.
Dot
That's
down
a dot.
the middle, Virginia, in a meaningful point of this game. And you hear Hazy going nuts. Number 3.
The difference in having a one, right? You see the route develop. Just the play you talking about, Alex went up with him.
And he pulls the flag. I had to watch that so much time to see how he pulled that flag. But Arnold up top, there's almost nothing you can do there.
Yeah.
Alex made a great play, but the big players make big plays. Number 2.
Did you call it?
Top with the hook and ladder.
Hook and ladder.
And you know you're not catching Ned straight speed. Although Celo's pretty fast. But Ned on that run there, once he gets going, it's probably a touchdown.
Yeah.
With the hook and ladder. And the number 1 play. This is just a beautiful. Arnold again.
You diving for that?
Am I diving for that?
Yeah.
No. Because I had to cart me off. Yeah. All right, that's it. Shout out to you guys who made the top 5 this week.
This is difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like narrowing it down.
Yeah.
5 plays. There are a lot of plays that could have made it. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna.
It's not enough to be a 10, but we always have a 8.
7, 8.
7, 8 plays, and we have to sift through. That's I wanted to make sure there was a play we forgot, but after consulting, this was fine.
You still posted solo and things like that though, but it's just top 5. Yeah.
All right, guys. Good luck tomorrow. Whoever's coming out there, listen. Make sure y'all bundle up. It's gonna be cold.
Yeah.
We'll be. Trust me, we'll be bundled up because it's gonna be brick out there. Final words.
No, just glad to be back. Hope everyone is well rested. I got a lot of rest. Actually, on vacation this week, so feeling good. Ready to go out there tomorrow. Have a good time.
My final words, man. 1 year older. I got to dial it back a little bit to try to feel like I'm 5 years younger. I'll figure it out. Happy New Year to everybody. I wish everybody in the league, as I said in the chat, a happy, prosperous, fun, progressive New Year. Whatever.
That's what it's all about. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Whatever you're trying to do.
Always have to be better, man. That's what it's
to be better this year. Last year.
Yeah.
Be positive, be good people to other people. You know what I mean? Life is about about relationships and being, a good person. So, see y'all tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Huh?
Oh, let me get your music going.
I was saying thank you for everybody who actually tuned in. I know Friday at what time? 1:30 is not easy to do. I know a lot of people are off, things like that, but it's not easy to do.
Yeah.
And for you to carve out this time for us, we appreciate y'all.
Definitely. We appreciate everybody in the league, man. Yeah. Yo, and you heard AZ said that my rhymes are whack. You don't know I got an album worth of tracks. I spit hot fire.
It don't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Don't pitch the ball after an incomplete first down. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Take what you're given till you get what you want to take. Grind like the break to turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. How much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. What you want to take.